It's really important to remember the difference between free speech that is covered under the First Amendment and unprotected speech. Under the US Constitution, or the First Amendment, free speech protects most expression, even if it's offensive, unpopular, or critical of government institutions or even individual people. The government generally cannot punish you just for saying something others dislike. They cannot intervene, step in, and ban you just because you're being critical or speculating based on your own opinion or alleged information. Now, this is the impetus of what American culture is all about. And for all of us content creators out there, this is what we want to preserve. Now, when we talk about hate speech, it's getting into this muddy gray area where if government has the right to step in and subjectively assess this as hate speech, then our free speech and our First Amendment rights are being violated. And we don't want that level of government overreach. So what we need to remember is that the First Amendment doesn't cover all speech. There are well-defined categories of speech that fall outside the First Amendment protection because they cause direct and unlawful harm. Defamation. So that's like libel or slander, which is false statements of fact that damage someone's reputation, not just opinions. It has to be false and it has to be presented as fact. And in the case of celebrities or public figures, you also have to show malice. So the next category is true threats or incitement to violence. So this is statements intended and likely to incite imminent unlawful action. It doesn't actually have to be violence, but unlawful action or something that makes someone reasonably fearful of their life. We also need to be careful here because anyone can claim that they're afraid for their life about something, but it needs to be clear that there is reasonable cause for alarm. The third category is harassment or stalking. So speech that is repeated, targeted, and so severe it interferes with someone's safety, work, or daily life. The fourth category is kind of self-evident, so I won't go into detail, but it covers obscenity and child exploitation. So you know that is unlawful, unprotected speech if it falls in that area. The last category is fraud, perjury, or speech integral to crime. So these are words used to commit or cover up crimes. Here is an easy checklist to use to determine, is it free speech or is it unprotected speech? So ask yourself these questions. Number one, is it a statement of opinion or a statement of fact? If it's opinion, it's protected. If it's a false factual claim, it's probably defamation. Number two, is it general or targeted? If it's general opinion, it's protected. If it's targeted, repeated abuse, then it's harassment. Number three, does it encourage imminent unlawful action or incite violence? If yes, it's unprotected. Number four, would a reasonable person feel genuinely threatened? If yes, it's also unprotected. It's a true threat. Number five, is it being used to commit a crime like fraud, perjury, or extortion? If yes, it is unprotected speech. I hope this was helpful for you to determine what is free speech and what is unprotected speech. And if this was helpful for you, share with a friend or tag them below. I'm Dr. Taylor Burrowes, life, dating, and relationship coach. Ciao.